So today is my wash day for my hair. So that's why you see I'm out in the public with my wrap going on. When I get to the house, I got to, this is my deep condition, so all I will have to do is just hop in the shower and wash my hair and do a wash and go, which is my all-time favorite, which is my wash and go. So that is what my day consists of today when I get home upon cooking. And today my meal will be tacos. So we'll do shrimp tacos and regular tacos. So stay tuned. You're fine. So today was just a overall just go and do what you want today. So I went to a couple of stores. I got my head rag on, my head scarf, y'all, because I'm actually in the process of deep conditioning my hair. So once I get done and everything, I will be taking that off and doing my regular wash and go, like I do all the time. And just FYI, y'all, my Apple Watch, I had a Series 6 and it just stopped working. Like, I would get that temperature sign and then I would put it on the charger and it would just, it would be okay after I put it on the charger. But this time I got like the temperature sign and then my screen started coming up green. And so I charged it and it actually, got back to the way it's supposed to be. And then I continued to charge it and like the next day it just wouldn't do anything at all. So I end up having to get me another watch. So I end up getting the newest one that they have, which is the Ultra. So I'm actually liking it so far, y'all. I won't like complain about it. I mean, it does a lot of other different things, but it's still pretty much just the Apple Watch. So just to give you a little haul on some of the places that I went, I'm gonna show you some of the things that I bought. So I went to Trader Joe's because I love flowers, y'all. So I would get flowers in here. Like I love inside flowers. I love inside flowers. I love outside flowers. But I cannot grow inside flowers. I don't know what it is. Maybe if I stop telling myself I can't grow them, maybe I will be able to actually grow them one day. But I wanted to go to Trader Joe's to get me some flowers. So to put in my house, like put in vases and put in my house, because flowers in a home, the real ones, is like, it just sets off your home. So here are some of the things that I got when I went to Trader Joe's. I was walking up and I seen, they have a long line of flowers. And so this one caught my eye and I was like, OMG, I would love to like put this on my work bench, you know, or somewhere in that line. But I thought it was absolutely beautiful. So I did look at the roots. And the roots look like they're not even real, y'all. But I decided to get this one and I was very, very excited about that purchase. And I got a couple of more flowers that I could put in my vase. So I've always been a fan of sunflowers. So I ended up getting some sunflowers to actually go in a vase here at my home. And hydrangeas, I think they're called. I just love the way these flowers look. So I ended up getting me some of these to go in my vase. And I don't even know. Oh, I'm looking at the name of these and I can't say it. But all I know is that like I see a lot of people putting these in their flower arrangement. So I ended up getting some of these to actually go into my flower arrangement in my vases. Yes, y'all, I got a lot of flowers. To me, it's a lot of flowers. Probably to you all who get flowers all the time, it might not be a lot of flowers. But I ended up getting some tulips. Look at them. Y'all, I was so stinking excited when I walked out of Trader Joe's with these flowers. Like, they smelled good, and I was just excited because I knew I was going to have some vases and some flowers up around my house. Oh my God, I was just so excited. If y'all can see my little partner there, I bought her from my job at the gift shop, she just reminded me so much of me with her hair. And her hair actually feels real, y'all. Like her hair feels real. I mean, look at it. And you could tell that it has some kind of texture to it. And it's pretty much kind of like the texture of my hair. So I end up buying her just to have a little company when I'm doing my journaling. But back to business. So I ended up getting these Mons Big Bunch, but I kind of thought that they would look nice. Hold on, y'all. Um, in the flower arrangement with the sunflowers, I kind of felt like it would be nice together with sorry about the noise, with these. So I got those. And so I'm excited about that. Trader Joe's, y'all. I've seen so many of the people that I follow go to Trader Joe's in order to get their flowers. And I see why, because Trader Joe's is the place to go to get flowers. I also went to Home Goods. Um, I wanted to get more, but I really did not see what I wanted. I was actually going there to look for a coffee cup that has like a coaster and like a top to it, but I didn't see it there. I seen it on someone's YouTube video, and they said they got it from Trader Joe's, so I went there to see if I could find it, but I couldn't find it. So I ended up only getting two things from Home Goods, which is very unusual for me. But I got a non-stick frying pan for eggs. Look at this little thingy. A lot of times, I will like fry eggs for my fiance, but I only want to fry like one egg, and I don't have a pan this small. So when I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, I can get this so that I can fry just one egg at a time and won't, have to like mess up a really big pan just to fry egg. Y'all look at the little egg on the handle. So I was excited about that purchase from Home Goods. And what did I get? Oh, I actually need to go through um my cabinet down below and get rid of a lot of the Tupperware that I don't have a top to go to them. Or the ones that just so old and look so bad. Because I'm prone to taking my lunch to work. And this is just to save money, and sometimes because the food that they have at my job is always a hit or miss. It's like either it's good or it's not. And I'm just tired of spending the money that I'm spending on it, and it's not good. So I wanted something that I could put in the microwave that would be microwave safe, and also that was cute. So I ended up getting this from Home Source, y'all. Look at that. That says yum. Look at it. And it is vented. It has the little suction, and it's just what I need as far as something to take to work for my little meal that I eat while I'm there, because at lunch I really don't like to eat a whole bunch of stuff because I have to go right back to work, or sometimes I can have to come back to it and warm it up and everything because I had to go and help a patient. So I want it to be sleek and cute while I was at work with my container. So I did get that from Home Goods. Those were actually the only two things that I got from Home Goods. So I had to make a Dollar Tree run, of course. Who don't like the Dollar Tree? I don't really go there as much anymore because they really don't. I don't know, especially like the one where I live. I don't know, they're just really not that put together, and a lot of times they just don't have everything that I'm looking for or what I need. But I wanted some little uh plant saucers, so I knew that Dollar Tree would have been the a good place to go and get some, just a little simple, so I could put my plant in there, and it can hold the water. So that's all I got from one of the things that I got from Dollar Tree, and the other one was a book. I don't know anything about this book. All I know is that the cover really kind of caught my attention. So that's why I actually picked up this book. And I read a couple of lines out of the book, and they were kind of interesting. So $1.25 can't go wrong if you get a book for $1.25 that you really don't like. So that was all that I got from Dollar Tree. So I went to Books A Million, y'all. Y'all know I couldn't pass up Books A Million. Now y'all know that. I could not pass up Books A Million. There was a couple of books that I wanted to get from Books A Million. Have been wanting to get them for a long time. I just did not bring myself to actually get them. But today I did. I have Scarred. It's from by Emily McIntyre. And Hooked is actually the first book to that series. I think it's like Hooked, and then it's Scar, and then it's a book called Twisted. So I had to get this book. It's like on the bestseller. So like if you go to Books A Million or something, it's like time you walk through the door. It just depending on how your Books A Million is set up. But it's a bestseller, so it won't be back there where like Scarred and Twisted is. It'll be up there in like the bestsellers part of Books A Million, or probably any store, like on the bestsellers table or something like that. And these two books I wanted to purchase because I've been hearing Alexa Ray talk about these books a lot on her YouTube channel. Whenever I went to Books A Million, I could not find them together. So I was like, well, I couldn't find Shatter Me. And I did not want to get another book that comes before Shadow Me because I wanted to get the first one first and then the second one. Like, I know that there's more books to it, but if I like the first and the second one, I'll be more prone to actually buy the third, fourth, fifth, sixth book. So there was just no reason for me to buy the little box that had all the series in it if I did not know if I was going to actually like her series of books. That's just like these two books right here. I seen this one on Alexa Ray, and when it's a series of books, I actually want to like get one and two to see if I'm gonna like the book, and then if I do, you know, that's when I go back and get the other books that belong with the series. So I'm excited to start reading those books on top of all the other books that I have to read. But it's an addiction, y'all, and I just cannot stop buying books. Another place that I went was Hobby Lobby. I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby. So let me show you the things that I got from there. This here is just like a what is it called? Just a pouch, I would just say. And I got this because it's like something that you can wash off if it gets damaged or whatever. And I actually got this to go in my truck. And what I'm gonna do with that is I was going to like put some of my essentials in there that I might need, like if I'm off somewhere and needs like to freshen myself up, or anything like that. So that's what I got that for. And I've always wanted one of these, y'all. I always wanted one of these. So I end up getting one of these as far as a decoration for my house. I plan on redecorating my house. Like buying different things and putting the other things like in storage until I feel like I absolutely don't want them no more. And then when that actually happens, then I'll just gather them all up and just take them to Goodwill, so that somebody can buy them at a lesser price that would need them more than me. So I ended up getting these decorative stones to actually go in the bottom of here. Because if you can see that, like, I don't want it to be like that. So I actually got these decorative stones, the same color as that, to go in the bottom of that so that it can, make it look halfway decent. And it's the same color as the feather. So I think that will go good together. And along with getting my flowers and becoming a flower mom, I had to get my floral cutters. So I was only going to get this one, but I was like, Yolanda, that says wire cutter, and you'll possibly need it with like some of the things like what I got there, and like I want to cut the bottom of it to make it fit inside of my container. I could use that for that, but then the shear, I needed the shears to like handle my flowers here, and so that I could put them in my vase. So I was excited to get these. I have a plant that I got from, where did I get it from, y'all? It's actually that plant right there. I got it from CVS. I think it's called the snake plant. So I got it, y'all, and I have forgotten that I like threw away all my paper saucers. So I didn't have anything to put it in order to water the plant. So I said I was gonna keep it in this, the bag that it came in, and like water it, and like the water would like just settle or stay in that bag. It did not work. Girl, I had water coming all over my table. If you can see, I got paper towels up under there. I was like, oh no, I got all my machinery stuff here, and I had water like coming out. I was like, ooh, y'all should have seen me. I was just like panicking, like really panicking. So I did manage to soak up the water and save my table and like save my electronic stuff on there. But I saw this at Hobby Lobby, and it was on clearance for $4.99. And I feel like this would be great to like sit that plant in on somewhere. I don't even know where I'm gonna sit that plant, to be honest, but it's gonna go somewhere, and I'm just so excited about it. So the whole reason I stopped by Hobby Lobby was to get some stickers, because I need some stickers. Like, I do journaling, I do planners, and free flow journals and stuff like that. So I just don't have enough stickers to do what I want to do. Like, and somebody probably would say that I do, but I just don't feel like I have enough stickers to do what I want to do, or enough variety of stickers to do what I want to do. So Hobby Lobby had 40% off of their paper studio stickers, just their paper studio items, period. So I ended up getting 7 stickers, 7 packs of stickers. So the first one that I got was this Floral Faith set of stickers. And the reason why I got these was because, when I do my free flow journal and I'm just reminiscing on my life and stuff like that, I can use these to, put in that free flow journal that represents, like parts of my life. And, like when I journal and like I have pictures, and then, there's a little space there, or like I just want a little tag that I can put on there to write on, right up under, like I can, put this there and then right up under there, April the 8th, 2022, something like that. So I ended up getting those. I see these said vinyl. So I'm hoping that they can be written on. I really didn't notice that when I got them. I guess I was just so excited to see exactly like kind of what I wanted. And these say craft. So I got some brown ones too. These say craft and those say vinyl. So I'm wondering, I know I could probably write on these, but I'm wondering if I could write on those. But I'll have to see. It's probably something that I can use that I have to actually write on that. I hope anyway. So I also got these clear removable stickers, and they are mainly just flower stickers, but I think they will look so gorgeous, like in my journal or in my free flow journal, creative journal, memory journal, or on my planner. It just depends on what the situation is. So I thought these were really cute. They're the Farmhouse sticker book pack. And though, like here is some of the things that, are on the sticker. So I thought those were very exciting for me to get. Then I got one that said all the fun things. And those are some of the stickers that's actually on the stickers that's in the pack. And ephemera. When I do my like collage journaling, creative journaling, my junk journals, I actually look at Helen Colbrook, and she does a lot of vintage type collages and stuff like that, and they are so beautiful. And like she'll have like some stickers that look like ephemera. So when I seen these, I was like, yes, I got to get these. I got to get these. 13, 14, 15. I was just looking outside and I seen the bus pass by. So that just lets me know that I need to look at the clock and see what time it is, because my child will probably be home soon. But y'all, that is all. Yeah, that is all that I got today from like different stores um to do different things with, as far as my home and as far as journaling.